God says, a final warning has been sent. A tragedy is moving toward your house, and if you don't act now, it will be too late to stop it. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. My child, stop scrolling. You were meant to hear this. Heaven is speaking, and your soul knows it. This isn't just a moment, this is a calling. I need you to hear me now. What I say next may be the very thing that saves your household from what is coming. This is not just a word of comfort. This is a warning wrapped in love. And if you turn away too quickly, you may miss something that could have shifted your entire life. Comment Amen right now if your heart says, God, I am listening. You must understand the urgency. This warning isn't coming without reason. There is a shadow moving toward your home, a storm you cannot see yet, but I have seen it. I see what you cannot. And this is not a time to be asleep spiritually. The enemy has set traps. He is moving quietly, and his aim is destruction. But I, the Lord your God, am sounding the alarm before the impact. Not because I desire fear in you, but because I desire to save you from what your eyes have not yet seen. This is your wake-up call. The path you're on has cracks that could crumble beneath you if you don't act now. There are decisions you've been putting off, sins you've been tolerating, and doors you've left open. The danger is not in what's already happened, but in what is on its way, and it's closer than you think. That's why this moment matters more than you can imagine. I've sent angels before you. I've whispered in the quiet. I've stirred your spirit, but now I'm speaking louder. Do not ignore the signs. You've felt the unrest. You've noticed the strange resistance. Things that used to work aren't working anymore. Doors that were once open seem to be locked. This is not a coincidence. It is me, calling you out of comfort into consecration. You cannot afford to live casually in a time of war. You are in a battle whether you want to be or not. And I have given you weapons, but you must choose to pick them up. If you believe I'm speaking to you right now, comment 1111. My heart is not to harm you, but to protect you. I want to cover your house. I want to put my hand on your family, your finances, your future. But I will not force myself where I am not welcomed. I gave you free will, and with that comes responsibility. You must choose to turn. You must choose to rise. And you must do it now, because what's coming won't wait for your convenience. It will either be faced with my covering or faced alone. You ask, God, why now? Because there is a window that is closing. There is a divine moment, and you are standing in it. I am offering mercy before judgment. I am offering light before darkness tries to settle in. There are things in motion in the spiritual realm, and though you cannot see them, they are very real. But so am I. I am more powerful than any storm. I am stronger than any curse. But you must run to me, not from me. You must turn fully, not halfway. You've heard my name, but have you known my heart? You've gone to church, but have you given me your home? You've prayed for change, but have you changed your path? I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender, because I cannot bless what you refuse to place in my hands. I cannot protect what you hide from my covering. This tragedy that's moving won't be stopped by luck. It will be stopped by obedience. And this is your moment to step under my shield. I've seen your tears. I've seen the pain you don't speak about. I've seen you smile in front of others while you crumble inside. I know every battle, every worry, every silent cry. And that's why I'm speaking now. Because the pain you carry does not have to be permanent. There is healing in my presence. There is safety in my arms. But I'm calling you to take this seriously, to stop waiting for someday and move now. The warning is not punishment, it's protection. You think you've got time, but time is not promised. The tragedy is not just about one event. It could be a broken relationship, a financial blow, a health scare, a deep depression, or a spiritual attack. The enemy wants to shake your foundation. But if you hear me now and act, I will raise up a wall of fire around you. I will cancel what was sent against you. But it begins with your decision, your choice, right here, right now. Some of you have opened doors you never should have. You let bitterness take root. You allowed anger to stay. You flirted with sin thinking you could control it, but it has begun to grow. I am not condemning you, I am calling you back. Because I love you too much to stay silent. My grace is available. My forgiveness is real. But you must repent, not just with your lips, but with your life. I am not asking you to be religious. I am calling you to relationship. I want your heart, not just your habits. I want your love, not just your attendance. You were not made to live afraid. You were not created to live under attack. You were formed to walk in my peace, under my wings. But peace is not automatic. It follows obedience. And I am asking you, will you trust me enough to return? Will you surrender what you've held on to for too long? If you are still reading this, it's not by accident. I've drawn you here because I don't want you to miss what I am about to do. I am about to move in your life in a way you've never seen before. But the warning had to come first, because my miracles are often born out of moments of obedience. Your act of faith will unlock what heaven has stored up for you. But delay could cost you something precious. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is not just another word. This is your confirmation. The thing that's been pressing on your heart. The decision you've been delaying, I'm speaking directly into it. Choose me. Choose life. Choose to stand up, to clean your house spiritually, to remove what doesn't belong, to forgive who hurt you, to break the cycles, to walk away from what you know is destroying your peace. I see you. I haven't left you. I've been waiting for this moment, and now that it's here, I'm not asking for small faith. I'm asking for complete trust. Because when you give me your all, I will give you more than you can imagine. I will guard your house. I will guide your steps. I will pour out what was withheld. But this is your moment to act. Don't miss it. Don't delay. Like this video if your spirit feels this was meant for you. That one act of faith might just be your starting point. This is your chance to draw near, to come out of hiding, to rebuild the altar in your heart. The final warning has come, but so has my invitation. My love has not run out. My patience is long but not endless. Today is the day of salvation. Today is the day of return. Do not wait for the tragedy to knock. Open the door to me instead. I will enter. I will heal. I will restore. You were never meant to stand alone in a battlefield meant for warriors clothed in my strength. Listen to me now. Don't harden your heart. This is not just another message floating through the air. This is heaven knocking on the door of your soul. The warning I've given is not to create fear in you, but to awaken you. This tragedy moving toward your house is not some vague threat. It is a real assignment from the enemy that has been carefully planned. He has studied your weaknesses. He has monitored your patterns. He knows exactly where to strike. But I, the Lord your God, am sounding this warning because I have already made a way of escape. I am not surprised by the attack. I am prepared for it. And if you will take shelter in me now, I will not let the weapon formed against you prosper. But you must not ignore this moment. You must act. You must rise in prayer. You must close the doors that have been left open. Doors of compromise, bitterness, pride, or disobedience. You've tolerated things in your life that are silently working against you. The enemy doesn't always come loud. Sometimes he enters as a whisper, a distraction, a temptation that seems harmless until it consumes you. That's why I'm being clear with you now. Because the moment for halfway living has ended, do not think I am angry with you. My love for you is deeper than you can comprehend. But love warns, love protects. Love does not stay silent when destruction is near. I have been patient, and I have waited for you to come back. You've wandered far in your heart. You've gone through the motions, but inside you know you've drifted. I'm calling you home, not because I want something from you, but because I want to give you what nothing in this world ever could. You've been searching for peace. You've been hoping that if you can just fix one more thing or get one more answer, then everything will settle. But peace does not come from control. It comes from surrender. And that's what I'm asking of you. Will you surrender this time? Will you give me what you've tried to handle on your own? Will you lay down your plans and pick up trust? You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. You are not just someone wandering through life. You are my chosen. You were set apart before you were born. I placed my mark on your life. The very breath in your lungs was crafted by my design. And even now, after all the mistakes, the wrong turns, and the silence, I still have not given up on you. That tragedy that is coming does not have to touch you if you will remain under my covering. But the time to move is now. There is a shaking happening. I am shaking things that were never built on me. Relationships that are not rooted in truth. Habits that have drained your soul. Patterns that you've excused but are robbing you of peace. You may feel like things are falling apart, but what you don't realize is I am allowing some things to collapse so I can rebuild them on solid ground. You asked for my blessing, but my blessing cannot rest on disobedience. So I am bringing you to a decision point. Choose today who you will serve. You don't have to fear what's ahead if I am with you. You don't have to dread the future if I'm already there. I go before you. I stand beside you. I watch behind you. I surround you. The enemy may come in like a flood, but I will raise a standard against him. My angels have been assigned to your house. My presence has not left you. But you must open the door again. You must make room for me, not just in the quiet moments, but in every area of your life. Some of you are clinging to things I've told you to release, and you wonder why peace keeps slipping through your fingers. Peace does not live in the same room as compromise. I'm asking you to trust me with the things you think you need. I'm asking you to believe that what I have for you is better than what you're trying to hold on to. That relationship you keep justifying, that addiction you say you've got under control, that bitterness you keep feeding, none of it can stay if you want the fullness of my protection. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You must choose, not with your words, but with your life. You cannot say, Lord, and still live like you are your own master. You cannot pray for blessing while living in rebellion. I don't say this to shame you, I say it because I love you. I'm calling you to come higher. I'm calling you to walk holy, not perfect but surrendered. Not flawless but faithful. I don't want part of your heart, I want all of it. Because when I have all of you, nothing sent against you will stand. Don't wait for tragedy to wake you up. Let love do it. Let my voice pull you out of the shadows. You know this world is getting darker. You feel it. You've seen it. Evil is increasing, and hearts are growing cold. But my light still shines for those who choose me. My promises are still true. My power has not faded. I am still the same God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, who calmed the storm, and I will do the same for you. But you must believe. You must obey. You must take this seriously. You were not made to blend in with the world. You were created to shine with my spirit, to carry my name, to speak my truth, to walk in my authority. But you cannot do that if you are living divided. This is the moment of clarity, the crossroads where you either choose the narrow path or stay on the wide road that leads to destruction. The tragedy can still be stopped, but not without your response. I love you too much to stay silent, too much to let you drift, too much to let the enemy destroy what I've destined for you. That's why this warning has come. That's why your heart feels stirred. That's why you're still here, reading these words. Because I've been drawing you back, not for punishment, but for purpose. Not for judgment, but for grace. My mercy is still available. My arms are still open. I've watched you search for meaning in so many places. I've seen you give pieces of yourself away, hoping someone or something could fill the emptiness. And now I am reaching for you not with condemnation, but with compassion. I am telling you, come back before the darkness arrives. The warning is not random, it's not exaggerated, it's real, and it is close. The enemy is moving fast, but I move faster. He wants to catch you off guard, but I am giving you the advantage. I'm speaking before the chaos, before the blow, before the heartache. What you do with this moment will shape the next season of your life. You have prayed for me to do something, this is it. I am doing something. I'm shaking your spirit awake. I'm whispering in the storm. Will you hear me now? This isn't just about one moment of trouble. This is about patterns that have opened the door to pain. It's about letting things go on too long without correction. You've let things slide that are now starting to bite back. You've told yourself, it's not that serious. But I'm telling you it is. The things you've excused are now attracting destruction. The things you've ignored are now threatening your peace. And still, in the middle of it all, I have made a way out. But I won't force you to take it. Comment 1212 if you are ready to walk into my protection. I have placed a hedge around those who truly trust me. My word is not just encouragement, it's a weapon. It breaks chains, it cancels plans from hell, it silences lies. But you cannot just read it and forget it. You must let it live in you. Let it breathe into your choices. Let it guide how you love, how you lead, how you forgive. My power flows through those who stay connected to me, and I want you to walk in that kind of power. There are things in your home that do not belong, not just physical things, but spiritual ones. You've entertained thoughts that were poisoned. You've opened your heart to voices that don't carry my spirit. You've allowed in what feels comfortable, but is silently corrupting your peace. And you've felt it those sleepless nights, that sudden anger, the anxious energy that seems to hover without reason. That's not random, that's a spiritual leak. And it's time to close it. You are not just living in a natural world. There are spiritual realities all around you, and some of what you are facing is not physical, it's warfare. The heaviness, the cycles, the setbacks, they're connected to battles you can't see, but I see. And I fight for those who call on me. I fight for those who return to me with sincere hearts. I break what others said couldn't be broken. I restore what others gave up on. But you must come to me fully. Some of you are waiting for me to move, but I am waiting for you to surrender. You've asked me to change your situation, but I want to change your heart first. Because if I give you the breakthrough without the foundation, you'll lose it. You'll waste it. And I love you too much to give you a gift you're not ready to carry. So I'm calling you to the deeper place. A place where my presence isn't a once-a-week experience, but your daily breath. The world will not understand your choice. They won't understand why you're walking away from certain conversations, why you're changing how you live, why you're deleting numbers, unfollowing pages, cutting ties with what looks normal to them. But you're not living for them. You're living for me. And what they don't see, I do. I see what those connections would lead to. I see the roots behind the surface. And if you will trust me to lead, I will not fail you. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not let guilt keep you from returning to me. I saw every moment. I know every sin. And still I say, come. I have not rejected you. I have not changed my mind about you. My plans for your life still stand. The purpose I placed in you still lives. But you must walk toward it now. The more you delay, the harder it gets. The more you postpone obedience, the more tangled the consequences become. But if you will take the first step, I will meet you there. You say, God, I'm not strong enough. I say, my grace is sufficient. You say, I've fallen too far. I say, my mercy is new every morning. You say, I don't know how to fix it. I say, I will make all things new. But you must stop trying to do this on your own. That's what led you here. Now it's time to let me lead. Not just with your lips, but with your life. Comment 777 if you're ready to follow me with all your heart. The tragedy that's approaching is not just about outside danger, it's about what could be lost inside. Your peace, your clarity, your joy, your family. The enemy wants to create chaos not just in your circumstances but in your soul. But I have given you access to peace that passes understanding. I have given you promises that hold, even when everything around you shakes. But promises must be believed, and peace must be pursued. You must make room for me. Turn off the noise. Shut down the distractions. Create space for my voice again, not just when you're desperate, but as a daily rhythm. Seek me early. Invite me into the smallest decisions. Ask me before you act. Let my word be the standard. Let worship be your atmosphere. Let prayer be your breath. These are not just spiritual habits, they are lifelines, and they will protect you when the storm hits. You were not created to fear the future. You were made to walk with me through it. I am your shepherd. I lead beside still waters. I restore your soul. Even when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for I am with you. But you must stay close. You must stop wandering. You must stop treating faith like a backup plan. I must be your source, your anchor, your Lord. This is your moment. The final warning has come, but it comes with a promise. If you return, I will restore. If you seek, you will find. If you repent, you will be forgiven. If you obey, you will be protected. I do not change. I do not lie. My word is forever, and my love for you is still burning. Come back now. Do not wait for the pain to grow deeper. Come back before the damage is done. I am here. This is that sign. This is me reaching for you, before the pressure crushes you, before the tragedy finds an open door. Listen to me now. This is not just a moment of comfort. This is a rescue, and you must take it seriously. You are standing in a spiritual doorway. One step can take you into covering and peace. The other, if you're not careful, will lead you into unnecessary pain. I am not threatening you. I am pleading with you as a father who loves deeply, fiercely, and without end. I do not want you to walk into a storm without me. I do not want you to lose what I've been protecting. The enemy has been waiting for an opportunity, and I'm telling you plainly he has found a weakness. But my warning is your protection if you respond. Comment 999 if you believe my warning is for you. The enemy's plan isn't always destruction that looks loud. Sometimes it's slow compromise. Sometimes it looks like busyness, distraction, or emotional numbness. You've been slowly pulled away from me and you didn't even notice it happening. One small decision after another. One ignored conviction after the next. But now, your heart feels distant and your spirit feels cold. That is why I'm reaching for you now. Because you don't need another breakdown to wake up. You just need to respond to me in truth. The cracks in your life that you've been ignoring are starting to widen. You've told yourself that things will fix themselves with time, but that's not how it works. Unhealed wounds get infected. Unspoken pain turns to bitterness. Unrepented sin becomes a trap. And I'm not going to let that happen if you're willing to turn to me. I heal what others walk away from. I restore what others label too broken. But you have to stop pretending everything is fine and invite me into the places you've hidden. You've become comfortable with things that are damaging you. That relationship you're afraid to walk away from. That habit you keep saying you'll break someday. That lifestyle you keep calling freedom, but is actually leading you into bondage. You've been lying to yourself because the truth feels too hard. But I want to remind you I do not leave my children alone in hard places. When you make the choice to return, I provide the grace to walk it out. I never ask for perfection. I ask for surrender. This warning is serious, but it is also filled with mercy. I warn because I love. I correct because I care. I speak now because your tomorrow matters too much to stay silent. There are blessings ahead of you that the enemy wants to block. There are people depending on your breakthrough that you haven't even met yet. Your obedience today will protect your family tomorrow. Your surrender now will set up the next generation to walk free. You think it's just about you, but I see the ripple effect of every choice you make. You've been carrying pain that doesn't belong to you. You've blamed yourself for things you couldn't control. You've let shame attach itself to you because of what others did. And you've let guilt keep you distant from me. But I want you to hear me clearly. You are not what happened to you. You are not defined by the failure. You are not beyond my grace. If you would just come to me with honesty, you would feel the weight lift off your soul. You would know what it's like to finally breathe again. Comment 1010 if you believe I can lift that weight off you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm not looking for empty words. I'm looking for a heart that's ready to come alive again. You've cried behind closed doors. You've questioned your worth. You've even wondered if I still hear you. And here I am speaking to you right now, proving that I never left. Even when you pushed me away, I stayed close. Even when you ran from me, I followed. And now I'm asking, will you stop running? Will you stop pretending you're okay without me? Let me back in. Let me take the pieces and make something beautiful again. Your future is not ruined. Your purpose is not cancelled. The tragedy that's been approaching doesn't get the final say. I do, and I am calling it off as you step into obedience. What was supposed to break you will not break you when I stand between you and it. But you must not ignore this call. You must not delay another day. I will give you the strength. I will surround you with peace. But it starts with your yes. You know this isn't a coincidence. You've been asking for answers. You've been wondering if I still speak, if I still care, if I still move. This is your answer. This is the voice you've been waiting for. Not because I'm shouting from a distance, but because I'm standing beside you, whispering with love. I still have you. I still want you. I still believe in what I placed inside you. But you need to wake up and fight for your faith again. You've seen what happens when you try to live without me. The frustration, the confusion, the restlessness. That's not how I want you to live. I created you for peace that can't be shaken, joy that can't be stolen, love that heals the deepest wounds. But those things are found in me, not apart from me. Come back, not because you fear the tragedy, but because you've tasted the world and found it empty. I offer living water. I offer true life. You won't find fulfillment in success alone. You won't find peace in relationships that don't honor me. You won't find your purpose by chasing everything except my voice. You've tried those paths. You've seen where they lead. Now choose me. Choose truth. Choose the road that leads to life, even if it's narrow, even if it's not popular. I walk that road with you. I won't leave you for one step of it. This isn't just an emotional moment, it's a spiritual awakening. What I'm stirring in you now is real. It's holy. It's urgent. I've been waiting for this opening in your heart. Don't let it pass. Don't silence the tug you feel. It's me. I know your name. I know your pain, and I know your future. I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. But it begins with your return. I have seen it all. And now I am telling you this again, not to scare you, but to save you. Because if you ignore this final warning, you may lose something you cannot replace. I am not speaking in riddles. I'm being direct because the danger is real. There is something coming toward your house, something spiritual, something sent to divide, to confuse, to steal peace, and to drain you dry, and I refuse to stay silent while it draws near. This is not just another season of pressure, it's a targeted attack. The enemy wants to strike you in a vulnerable place, but I am still God. I have authority over it all, and I have the power to stop it. But you must do your part. Comment 1515 if you believe my hand can stop what's been sent against you. I need you to understand something. You are not powerless in this. You've been acting like you're stuck, like you're just waiting to see what happens. But I gave you authority. I gave you the ability to speak life, to pray protection, to tear down strongholds, to plead the blood of my son over your family. But you've gotten passive. You've let weariness silence you. That's exactly what the enemy wanted, because a silent believer is a vulnerable one. I'm calling you to stand again, to speak again, to pray with conviction, to praise even when it doesn't feel convenient. Because every time you worship in the middle of the battle, you're pushing darkness back. Every time you declare my promises out loud, you are weakening the grip of the enemy. And when you walk in obedience, even when it costs you, I will respond with favor that no one can block. But this isn't just about praying more. It's about removing what's in the way. I've been showing you things that no longer belong in your life. You've felt it. You've seen the red flags. But you keep trying to ignore the voice inside you because change feels hard. Let me be clear. What feels hard now will feel devastating later if you don't act. The things you tolerate today will take root and grow into something destructive tomorrow. You cannot afford to wait. There's a reason I've kept you up at night. A reason your spirit won't settle. I'm warning you for a purpose, because your house is sacred, your family matters, your soul is valuable. And anything that threatens what I love, I will confront. But I want you to confront it too. I want you to see it for what it is. That thing you've called a struggle is actually a strategy from the enemy. He's not playing games, and neither can you. This is the moment to break the cycle, to stop repeating patterns of brokenness that have been passed down. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The fear, the anger, the addiction, the bitterness, the silence, the anxiety. It's not just part of your personality, it's a spiritual chain. And you don't have to wear it any longer. I came to break chains, not just comfort you while you carry them, but I can't take what you won't release. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You keep saying you want change, but change requires movement. It requires decisions that won't feel easy in the moment. You may have to walk away from people who don't understand your obedience. You may have to say no to things that everyone else says yes to. You may have to forgive someone who never apologized. But every act of obedience you choose builds a wall of protection around you that the enemy cannot break. Comment 1717 if you believe obedience builds protection. You are not crazy for feeling spiritual pressure right now. This is not just stress, it's spiritual. The shift you've felt is real. Heaven is aligning things, but so is hell. And that's why I'm speaking now. Because as the darkness pushes forward, so do I. I never let my people fight without a covering. I never call without equipping. But I need your cooperation. I need your surrender. That's where my power meets your weakness. That's where miracles begin. Some of you are holding on to secret things no one else knows about. But I do. And I'm not disgusted by you. I'm not here to shame you. But I am here to call you out of hiding, because whatever stays hidden can't be healed. You've told yourself, I'll deal with it eventually, but eventually is not promised. You need healing now, freedom now, restoration now, and it starts with honesty. Stop settling. Stop telling yourself that where you are is good enough. I didn't create you for survival mode. I created you to thrive under my presence, to walk in joy, to lead others, to reflect my light in dark places. But you've allowed the weight of life to shrink your vision. You've stopped dreaming. You've stopped hoping. You've lowered your expectations to avoid disappointment. That's not what I want for you. I'm calling your spirit back to life. I'm reigniting the flame in you. I'm breathing fresh wind into dry places. But that only happens if you take me seriously. This isn't a motivational message. This is spiritual alignment. This is me pulling you back into divine position, because you've drifted. And while drifting feels slow, its impact is deep. But I love you too much to let you keep drifting. Your family needs you awake. Your calling needs you strong. Your house needs your prayers. You may think no one sees you, but heaven sees everything. And what you do in secret matters more than what people see in public. So go back to the secret place. Go back to prayer. Go back to worship. Not out of habit, but with your whole heart. Because that's where I speak clearest. That's where I protect. That's where I restore. Don't be afraid of starting over. Starting over with me is not a setback, it's a setup. I use broken pieces to build strong foundations. I use surrendered hearts to show my glory. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to take the next step. I will carry you. I will go before you. I will fight what you cannot see. But I need you to trust me again. But I understand. I've never left you, not for a second. And now I am coming to speak to that deep place in you that's grown numb from disappointment, the place where hope used to live. I'm speaking to that place now, because I don't want to see you fall into the very trap I've been trying to keep you from. There is a danger drawing near, not because I desire it, but because the enemy sees your potential and he's desperate to ruin what I've ordained. But I will not let him win if you turn back to me. This is the moment where you choose to rise, not in your own strength, but in mine. I never told you to be perfect. I only asked you to be willing. And if you're willing now, I will move faster than anything sent against you. Comment Amen if you're choosing to rise in my strength right now. You've felt the pull in your spirit. You've known for a while that I've been calling you to something more. But life has been loud, hasn't it? It's been filled with distractions, demands, and expectations that slowly stole your focus. And somewhere along the way, your spiritual hunger began to fade. You didn't notice it at first, but now you feel it. The distance, the dryness. But here I am, reminding you that I am still the same God who met you when your faith was fresh, when your heart was soft, when you believed me without needing proof. I'm still here, and I still want you. But you cannot keep walking both paths. You cannot live halfway surrendered. The days of blending in with darkness must end. You are mine. You are marked. You are chosen. And what I have placed in you cannot survive in an environment of compromise. That's why the warning is loud now, because your calling matters too much to be lost in distraction. The enemy has studied your life, and he knows where you hesitate. He's targeting the very area you've delayed changing. There are things in your environment I have told you to remove. Conversations you keep going back to. Voices you keep allowing to shape your mindset. You've underestimated their impact, but I see what you don't. Those small allowances are opening doors to greater destruction. I'm not trying to control you, I'm trying to protect you. Because what looks harmless now will not stay harmless. It will grow, and it will choke out what I've planted. I am pruning you, not to punish you, but to make you fruitful. Some of the pain you've felt is me pulling things away that were never meant to go with you into the next season. Some relationships, some habits, some opportunities that seemed good but were not sent by me. I know you don't always understand it, but trust me, I see the end from the beginning. And if I remove something, it's because I'm making space for something greater. Comment 222 if you trust me to prune what no longer belongs. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've asked me to use you. You've prayed for purpose. And now I'm answering that prayer not with comfort, but with a challenge. Because purpose requires purity. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be set apart. There are things I want to do through you that will shake the darkness, heal the broken, restore the forgotten. But I can't pour new wine into old wineskins. I need you to let go of what you've outgrown spiritually. You've been clinging to the familiar, but I'm leading you to freedom. This tragedy that's been moving closer, do you understand now? It's not just about a single moment of destruction. It's about the slow decay that happens when my voice is drowned out. It's about the subtle choices that build a wall between us, and I won't let you go without a fight. I've been whispering. I've been nudging. And now I am speaking clearly, because you are still loved, still covered, still chosen. You say, but I've messed up too much. And I say, my grace is more. You say, I don't know how to come back. I say, just take one step. You say, I'm afraid. And I say, I am your refuge. There is no mistake too big for me, no distance too far, no shame too deep. The only thing standing in the way now is your decision. I won't force you, but I will wait for you. I will keep knocking. You don't need to fix everything overnight. You just need to return to me, to open your heart, to speak honestly, to confess what's broken, to let my light back in. I will heal what you give me. I will restore what you place in my hands. But you must let go of pride. You must stop pretending. The enemy thrives in secrecy, but freedom lives in truth. And the truth is, I still love you. I still want you. I still have more for you. There are people connected to your obedience. You think your choices only affect you, but I see the generations your yes will impact. I see the children you will raise differently, the people you will lead, the healing you will release into others simply because you chose to let me heal you first. Don't underestimate the weight of your yes. It matters more than you know. This isn't just about avoiding tragedy, it's about stepping into destiny. You've been living beneath what I created you for. You've been settling for survival when I created you for victory, but I am waking you up now. I am lighting a fire in you again. And this time, I don't want you to just feel it, I want you to act on it. I want you to return to discipline, to obedience, to the secret place. Not because you have to, but because you finally see how much it matters. If you could see what I have planned, you wouldn't hesitate another second. You would drop everything just to run into my arms, because what's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind. But you must protect it. You must guard the anointing. You must take seriously the calling I've placed on your life. The enemy does. That's why he's fought you so hard. But no matter what's come against you, my hand is still stronger. You've carried silent battles, hidden pain, and heavy questions, but I've carried you. I've surrounded you. I've sent my angels to war over your name while you slept. And now I'm speaking again, not to condemn you, but to give you a choice. This is your moment to step into covering before the next wave comes. The tragedy that's been forming is not always visible with the natural eye. That's why I'm telling you before it happens. Because I see the snare before your foot steps into it. I see the betrayal before it hits. I see the temptation before it grows. I see the enemy waiting at the door, and I am warning you not because I'm trying to scare you, but because I love you enough to stop you. What I'm saying now could be the very thing that changes everything. If you listen, comment 333. If you believe God is speaking to you right now, you've gotten good at pushing things down, smiling through the storm, pretending to be okay. But I see the nights when the weight crushes you. I see how you stare at the ceiling in the dark, wondering how you're going to fix what feels too far gone. You've told no one, but I've heard every cry. You didn't have to say it out loud, your tears spoke louder than words. And I've collected every one, not one tear has gone unnoticed. You don't have to hide from me. I'm not repelled by your weakness. I don't draw away when you're tired. I don't grow distant when you're angry or afraid. I am near to the broken-hearted. I heal wounds others don't even see. But you have to stop shutting me out. You've kept me at arm's length, maybe because you think I'll be disappointed, maybe because you don't want to feel convicted. But I want you to understand, I don't convict to shame you. I convict to save you, to bring you back before it's too late. You are not too far gone. You have not messed up too much. I still want you. I still love you. My grace doesn't wear out. My mercy isn't running on a clock, but you don't have time to keep delaying either. Grace is not an excuse to live careless. It's a doorway back to life. You've seen what happens when you try to live without me. It's heavy, it's hollow, and still, I've never turned away from you. That's love. There's a reason your soul is restless. It's me, stirring you again, reminding you that this world will never fill what only I can. You've tried the temporary comforts, you've chased the distractions, but nothing lasts. And now you're tired, worn out from running in circles. Let me give you rest. Not just sleep, but real rest. Rest for your soul, peace for your mind, strength for your spirit. But that only comes when you fully surrender. Comment 777 if you're ready to fully surrender. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't have to understand everything to trust me. You don't need all the answers before you say yes. Faith is not built on having it all figured out, it's built on knowing that I do, and I do. I know where you're going. I know what's next. I see every detail of what lies ahead. And I promise you this, if you walk with me, I will not lead you into ruin, I will lead you into purpose. But that means you have to walk away from some things. There are people I never sent, habits that are stealing your clarity, environments that are poisoning your faith. I've whispered it to you already. I've shown you the cracks, but you've hesitated to move. You've been afraid of being alone, afraid of change, afraid of letting go. But I want to remind you, obedience always brings peace, even when it costs comfort. When you let go of what I never meant for you, I make room for what I've always planned for you. Stop measuring your life by how others see you. Start looking at your life through the lens of my word. I didn't call you to impress people. I called you to walk in truth. I called you to be a light, to be different, to reflect me in a world that is drowning in confusion and darkness. You are not just another name in the crowd. You are chosen, called, set apart, and it's time to live like it. This battle you're in, it's not just about your peace. It's about your legacy. The enemy isn't just after your mind. He's after your children, your future, your witness. He wants to silence you before you ever step into the authority I've given you. He wants to drain you so that you settle for a quiet life when I've called you to a powerful one. But I'm telling you now, you don't have to let him win. You are not defenseless. You have me. Put on the full armor I've given you. Wrap yourself in truth. Speak my word, even when your voice shakes. Rebuke fear in my name. Break agreement with anything that doesn't line up with who I've said you are. Because once you stand in alignment with me, nothing formed against you will succeed. That tragedy that's been drawing close, it will hit a wall of my protection when your life is truly surrendered. I want to flood your home with peace. I want to wrap your mind in clarity. I want to heal wounds that go all the way back to childhood. I want to walk with you in every room, every decision, every hard day. But I need to be more than your emergency call. I need to be your foundation. I want you to run to me first, not last. I want to be the one you seek when you wake up, and the one you trust when the weight hits. I know there are things you don't talk about, but I know all of it already, and I still want you. I still believe in you. You are not too broken. You are not too weak. You are not too late. You are exactly who I chose, and this is exactly when I planned to reach you. I knew this moment would come. I knew you'd be here, wondering if this could really be me speaking. And yes, it is. It's me. And I love you, covering you when the enemy planned your downfall. You are not reading this by accident. This is divine alignment. A final call before something shifts in your life, and you must decide which direction that shift takes you. I'm not asking for a piece of your life. I'm asking for all of it. Because what's coming next will require full protection, full strength, and full clarity. You cannot walk into this next season half awake, half surrendered, or half committed. The enemy has been relentless because your destiny threatens him, but I have not left you unequipped. I've given you my spirit, my word, my covering, and now my warning. It is not to scare you, it is to prepare you, to protect you from what has already started moving behind the scenes. Comment 555 if you're ready to give me everything without hesitation. You've been caught between two places, what your flesh wants and what your spirit knows is right. That tug of war has left you exhausted. You've asked, why do I feel stuck? And I say this, you cannot walk in freedom while still entertaining bondage. You cannot walk in light while flirting with the dark. You've been tolerating things you know you should be confronting. But I love you too much to let you settle for less than what I created you for. Some of the chaos in your life right now is not the result of chance, it's the result of compromise. And I don't say that to shame you, I say it to free you. Because once you recognize what you've allowed in, you can take authority and cast it out. You were never meant to live in confusion. You were never meant to constantly question your worth, your future, your place in this world. You are mine, and I don't make mistakes. You've been numb. You've smiled through the pressure, gone through the motions, but deep down you've been spiritually asleep. That's why things haven't made sense lately. Why doors seem to close before you reach them. Why peace feels out of reach. I've allowed certain things to dry up, not to punish you, but to get your attention. Because what used to satisfy you won't anymore. I'm shifting your appetite from what is temporary to what is eternal, from what feels good to what is truly good. You can't outrun your calling. You've tried. You've buried it under distraction, entertainment, even responsibilities. But it still whispers to you. In the quiet, in the moments where everything else fades, you were created for more than surviving. You were created to carry light, to break chains, to change the atmosphere of your house, your family, your future. But you must return to me fully. That's where the power begins. Comment 1111 if you're ready to stop running and fully return. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. The warning I gave you was not a threat, it was mercy. The enemy has been circling, waiting for an open door. And some of you have unknowingly cracked that door, through bitterness, through gossip, through lust, through unforgiveness, through pride. These cracks don't always seem dangerous at first, but they widen with time, and before long, they become openings for chaos. I'm showing you those cracks now so you can close them before the storm rushes in. My child, hear me. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to be honest. To stop pretending everything is okay when it's not. To stop numbing the pain and start facing it with me. You don't have to do it alone. That's what grace is for. That's why I sent my son. So you could live free not just after death, but right now. Free from shame, free from addiction, free from the lies you've believed about yourself. But you must walk away from the lies and into truth. There is a spiritual inheritance I've stored up for you, blessings that have your name on them. But you've got to make room. You can't receive what I'm trying to pour out if your hands are full of things I never gave you. Release what's been weighing you down, the unhealthy attachments, the toxic cycles, the hidden sins, the approval of people who don't even know your heart. I didn't call you to fit in. I called you to be holy, to be set apart, to be a reflection of me. You've asked me to open doors, but I need you to prepare, because an open door too early can be dangerous. I won't let you walk into a blessing that you're not ready to protect. That's why this process matters. That's why I've been dealing with your character, your mindset, your habits. What I'm building in you now is preparing you for what's next. Don't fight the process. Embrace it. There's purpose in the pressure. Your obedience in this season is going to set up the next one. What you do today will echo into your tomorrow. And while the enemy is trying to push you into fear, I am calling you into faith. I am still Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I am still Jehovah Rapha, your healer. I am still the God who sees you, who knows you, who fights for you. But I need your yes. Not just a yes in words, but a yes in actions. You've let fear take too much space in your mind. You've imagined worst-case scenarios more than you've declared my promises. That's not who you are. You are not timid. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are filled with the same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead. And I'm calling that Spirit to rise in you again, to wake up, to stir up, to speak out. This is not the end for you. It's a new beginning if you'll choose it. Stop believing that this is all there is. I have more peace, more clarity, more joy, more healing. But it won't come by accident. You must position yourself for it. Wake up earlier. Turn off distractions. Guard your heart. Open your Bible. Create space for me again. I won't force my way in. I come where I'm invited. And if you'll make room, I will flood your life with more than you ever thought possible. The tragedy that was headed toward your house, it doesn't have to touch you. I have the power to stop it. But I'm asking you to stand under my covering. You've tried everything else. You've tried leaning on people, depending on your own strength, distracting yourself from the weight, but none of that works. Only I do. Only my presence heals. Only my protection holds. Only my Spirit restores what's been torn apart. God says, I am trying to reach you right now, and this message holds everything. If you skip this even for 1 second, you will never hear from me again. Listen to me now before time runs out. Don't skip God. Stop scrolling. Listen closely. This is not a coincidence. Right now, at this very moment, I am reaching out to you. Yes, you. If you ignore this, If you turn away for even a second, something priceless may pass you by. You don't know what I have placed here for you: breakthrough, healing, peace, restoration, or a sign you've been crying out for. This is a moment I created just for you, because I see you. I've heard your prayers in the dark. I've watched the tears you wiped away when no one else was looking. And now, I am calling you. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Comment Amen if you can feel my presence already. This is not just words on a screen. This is me, the Lord your God, speaking straight into your spirit. I have tried to reach you in your silence. I have tried through the chaos around you. And now I have come directly. This is not something you stumbled across. This is divine appointment. You were meant to hear this. I've placed this in front of your eyes because I need you to stop running, to stop doubting, and to start listening. I am not hiding from you. I am trying to rescue you. You felt like I've been silent, but I was waiting for this very moment to speak. I don't want you distracted. I don't want your heart divided. I need all of you right now because I have something urgent to tell you. You feel like life is passing you by. You feel like you keep missing the answer. You cry out for me in whispers and wonder if I hear. Let me make this clear, I do. And this right now is your proof. You keep searching for signs, for clarity, for peace. But I am the sign. I am the clarity. I am your peace. You've begged for a voice, and I've become the voice you are hearing now. What you are reading is not just encouragement. It is divine intervention. I am not calling the perfect. I am calling the broken, the weary, the hurting, the ones who almost gave up. I am calling you. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are still mine. And I still have plans for you. Before you move forward, I need you to hear this. I'm not asking you to earn my love. I'm not waiting for you to fix yourself first. I'm asking you to come as you are. Come with the wounds, with the questions, with the doubts. I can handle all of it. I am your healer. I am your father. And I have never, not even for a second, left your side. Every time you thought you were alone, I was closer than your breath. Comment 1111. If you believe I've brought this to you on purpose. You're standing at a threshold, and what happens next depends on whether you listen. You don't have to be afraid of what's ahead. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. I know you've been betrayed, overlooked, taken for granted, but I don't treat you like others do. I know every hair on your head. I know the thoughts that weigh heavy on you, and I care. Not casually, not occasionally, but endlessly. I care about what you lost. I care about what you fear. And I care about what you're too scared to ask me for. I need you to understand this time is precious. You don't know how many more chances you'll get. You don't know how many more times I'll send a message so direct. I'm giving you an invitation right now. Will you answer me? Or will you scroll past and silence my voice again? I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm trying to save you. You've been asking for change, but real change starts with me. Come back. Not just in routine. Come back in heart. Let me in. Truly, let me in. I can transform what seems impossible. I can turn the pain into purpose. I can restore what was broken. But I will never force myself into your life. You have to choose me. Choose me today. Don't delay. Don't say maybe later. Later is not promised. I am offering you life, freedom, and restoration now. I am offering you myself. I gave everything for you. My son, my heart, my mercy. Will you walk away again? I've seen the nights where you collapsed into tears, I've seen the moments you pushed everyone away because it hurt too much to be let down again. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still standing. That's no accident. I've carried you through things you thought would destroy you. You didn't survive by luck. You survived because I held you, because I had a purpose that still needs to unfold in your life. This is not just about blessing, though I have many for you. This is about your soul. This is about eternity. Don't trade it for temporary comfort. Don't drown me out with noise. Don't chase what fades. I'm the only one who never changes. I'm the only one who won't fail you. I am the rock you can stand on, the refuge you can cry to, the strength you can rise from. All I ask is that you don't turn away now. I have more to show you. Miracles you haven't seen, peace you haven't felt, joy you forgot was possible. But it starts with surrender. It starts with listening. Don't harden your heart. You prayed for this. This is my answer. I know it doesn't come in the way you expected, but it comes with the love you've needed, and if you'll receive it, I'll do more than you imagined. Just give me your yes. Like this video if you know I'm speaking directly to you right now. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This moment is holy, set apart. I am in it. Not just in the words, but in the silence between them. I am wrapping you in my presence, even as you read. Do you feel it? That stirring, that ache, that pull in your chest. That's me. That's the spirit moving in you. You've been numb for too long. You've been surviving when I created you to live fully. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to open the door. I've been knocking. Every time you felt a whisper of hope. Every time you almost gave up but didn't. Every time you looked at the sky and asked if anyone was listening, I was there. I'm still here. You've never been invisible to me. You've never been abandoned by me. I'm not done with your story. It's not too late for you. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken to be restored. Keep listening. There's more I need to show you. More I need you to understand. You were born for more than just pain and survival. You were born to carry my light. You were born to shine in the darkness. But you can't do it without me. Let me in. Trust me again. Even if people failed you, I won't. Even if you failed yourself, I haven't given up on you. I'm not asking for perfect faith. I'm asking for a willing heart. A heart that says, God, I don't know how, but I'll try again. I'll meet you there. I'll carry you from there. I will fight for you, comfort you, and guide you. But I can't do it unless you open the door. That's what this is. A divine invitation, a knock from heaven. Will you answer? You don't need to pretend with me. I see the real you, and I love that version. Not the polished one, the one who questions, the one who cries, the one who doesn't know what to pray anymore. That's the one I'm calling. That's the one I died for. That's the one I want to heal. Don't silence me. Don't ignore me. I am trying to reach you right now. Don't skip this moment. You've made it this far. That's not by chance. That's by my hand. I've held you through storms you never told anyone about. I've watched you wrestle with things you didn't even know how to say out loud. But I understood every word, even the silent ones. I've been the anchor beneath your chaos. the whisper in the dark. And now, I'm here loud and clear. Every word I'm giving you is soaked in love, truth, and power. I need you to stay. Don't walk away from this. I know how easily the world pulls your attention, how quickly the noise around you distracts you. But this is sacred. This is me and you, and I don't want to lose you again. You've spent so much time doubting yourself. You've wondered why your prayers go unanswered. You've asked why others seem to walk in blessing while you stay stuck. But I need you to hear me now. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. There's a process happening that you can't yet see. When a seed is planted, the soil goes quiet, but something is growing beneath. That's you. You're growing even when you feel buried. I didn't plant you to leave you. I planted you to rise. The reason it's felt so hard is because you've been under spiritual pressure. The enemy knows your purpose, even when you don't. That's why the attacks came heavier when you were closest to breakthrough. That's why you felt like giving up the very moment I was preparing to raise you up. The pressure wasn't punishment, it was protection. I allowed certain doors to stay closed because what's behind them would have destroyed you. I withheld certain answers because the timing wasn't right. But I never left. I was guarding your soul while you were begging for shortcuts. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even in the middle of the waiting. I've watched you wrestle with guilt. You carry so much shame for things I already forgave. You keep trying to earn love I've already given. You think your past disqualifies you from the future I planned. But my grace isn't shallow. It reaches all the way into the places you hide. You think I can't use you, but I've always used the broken. I used Moses who doubted, David who fell, Peter who denied. I use those who've been through fire because their faith shines brighter after the flame. You ask, why me? And I say, because I chose you. Not because you're perfect, but because I saw something in you no one else did. I saw your heart. I saw your longing for truth. I saw your willingness to keep going, even when it hurt. I can work with that. I can move through that. The world may call you ordinary, but I call you mine. I call you set apart. I call you my child, and that's more powerful than any label life has placed on you. I know it's been painful. I know you've faced rejection, loss, betrayal, but I'm using every piece of that pain. Nothing will be wasted. The tears you cried in silence have been stored in heaven. I collect them, I see them, I care, and I promise you this, there will be a day when your pain becomes someone else's healing. There will be a moment when your story becomes a lifeline for someone ready to give up. That's why I'm still writing your story. That's why I haven't let you go. You may not understand the path you're walking, but I do. I know where it leads. I know what's waiting for you around the next corner. That's why I keep calling you to trust me. Not because I need it, but because you do. Trust anchors you. Trust keeps you from being tossed by fear. You don't have to see it all to believe I'm in it. You just need to stay close. That's what I'm asking. Stay close to me, even when it's quiet, even when it's hard. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. I'm not promising that the road will always be easy, but I am promising that I'll be with you every step. I will never leave you stranded. I will never abandon you mid-journey. Even when you take a wrong turn, I will redirect you. Even when you fall, I will lift you. And even when you walk through fire, you will not be burned, because I am the one who walks beside you. You are not navigating this life alone. I am in your tomorrow before you even wake up. Comment 555 if you're ready to trust me fully from this moment on. You're not too late. You haven't missed it. That lie you've believed that you're behind, that it's over for you, that your chance has passed is not from me. I am the God who restores lost time. I am the God who multiplies what little you have left. I can do more in one moment of surrender than you could in a lifetime of striving. You don't have to chase blessings. Walk with me, and the blessings will follow. But I need your heart, not just your hands, not just your Sunday words. I want the real you, the part that's tired, the part that's confused, the part that's scared. I want to speak into those places and breathe life back into them. I want to remind you of who you are. You are more than what they said about you. You are more than your worst mistake. You are more than your struggle. You are a child of the Most High God, and nothing can change that. Even when you don't feel strong, my strength covers you. Even when your faith is shaky, my faithfulness remains unshaken. I don't measure you by your performance. I see the fight in you. I see the days you didn't quit. I see how you choose to love when it would be easier to turn cold. That matters to me. Your heart matters. You matter. And I will not stop speaking until you truly believe that. This moment is a turning point. You can't go back to living numb. You can't keep pretending you're fine when your spirit is starving. Come back to me. Let me feed your soul again. Let me hold you in a way the world never could. Let me show you what real love feels like. Patient, forgiving, unshakable. That's the love I've had for you since the beginning, and I still offer it now. Let this be the day you stop running. Let this be the day you lay it all down and say, God, I'm yours. I will meet you right there. I will step in with power. I will bring peace that doesn't make sense. I will lift burdens you've carried for years. I will breathe new life into places that felt dead. But it starts here. It starts with a yes. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't wait until you feel worthy. You're already loved, already wanted, already chosen. I didn't bring you this far to leave you empty. I brought you this far to show you what's possible with me. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be willing. Willing to believe that I am who I say I am. Willing to believe that your life is not too messy for me. Willing to trust that I can make beauty from the ashes. I see you. I love you. And I am still speaking. Listen to me while you still can. Don't let this moment pass by. Not now. Not when you're this close to everything I've prepared for you. Keep going. Keep listening. I have so much more to reveal. Stay with me. I'm not done yet. You think maybe I've forgotten you, or maybe I'm waiting for you to be stronger, better, more faithful. But no, I'm not waiting for you to change. I'm waiting for you to come, just as you are. Right now. Broken, exhausted, overwhelmed. Come, because I am the rest your soul has been searching for. You keep saying, I'll get through it, but I never asked you to go through it alone. I've been right here, watching you fight battles that were never yours to carry. You've been holding on to burdens that I told you to lay down. You've been trying to earn peace when I've already given it. The pain, the fear, the pressure, it was never meant to crush you. You were meant to hand it to me. Let me carry what's too heavy for you. Let me handle what's out of your control. You feel like you're at the end of your strength, and that's exactly where I begin. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You don't need to impress me. You just need to invite me in. Let me be the one who holds you up when you feel like falling apart. I will not shame you for being tired. I will not condemn you for struggling. I understand you better than you understand yourself. I know what you've walked through. I know what it took just to keep going. I know the nights you wept and still showed up the next day. Comment 1212 if you're ready to let me carry the weight that's been crushing your soul. You keep asking for the next step, but sometimes I'm not showing you the whole path because I want to teach you to walk with me, step by step, not ahead of me, not behind, but beside me. I've already gone before you. I've already prepared the way. But you must walk with me, not fearfully, not doubting, but with the confidence that comes from knowing I'm holding your hand. You're not lost. You're not stuck. You're learning to trust. Do you know why it's been so hard? Because I'm building something in you, strength that can't be shaken, faith that doesn't collapse in the storm. I'm building patience, endurance, wisdom. These things don't come easily, but they come with purpose. I know the world wants quick answers and instant healing, but I do things in fullness, not in fragments. When I restore you, I do it deeply. When I bless you, I build a foundation first, so you can carry it. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've asked me to use you, and I will, but I have to prepare you first. You've asked me to open doors, and I will, but some doors require a stronger you, a wiser you, a more surrendered you. I'm not withholding your blessing, I'm preparing you for it. Don't mistake delay for denial. I haven't said no. I'm saying not yet. Let me finish what I started. You're not behind. You're in my timing, and my timing is perfect. You won't miss what I have for you. No one can take it. No mistake can cancel it. No detour can block it. What I've written over your life will come to pass. But I want your heart more than your timeline. I want your trust more than your plans. If you'll give me that, I'll do more than you ever imagined. You keep wondering why others seem so confident, so sure, so blessed, but their path is not yours. You were never meant to compare. I have something completely unique for you. A path I wrote before you were born. A calling that fits your heart. A purpose that's tied to everything you've lived through. What you thought disqualified you has actually shaped you for what's ahead. Your story, with all its mess and pain, will be your testimony, and I will use it to touch others in ways you never thought possible. Comment 777 if you're ready to surrender your timeline and trust my perfect one. I haven't just seen your pain, I've felt it. I wept with you when they hurt you. I stayed close when they walked away. I held you through the disappointments. And I've been whispering to your heart, keep going. Don't quit. I'm not finished yet. You think you're alone because people left, but I never did. When you sit in silence and wonder if anyone understands, remember that I do. I'm not distant. I'm right here, listening, healing, restoring. Even now, as you read this, I'm softening your heart. I'm lifting the heaviness. I'm beginning a shift in the atmosphere around you. Things are moving, even if you can't see it yet. The ground is breaking. Chains are loosening. You're stepping into a new season, but you must believe it. You must walk like it's already begun. Faith isn't about waiting until it looks possible, it's about trusting me, even when it looks impossible. You're not stuck in the dark, you're planted for growth, and growth takes time, it takes trust. It takes staying rooted even when nothing feels stable. I am your root, your foundation, your source. Everything you need is in me: peace, strength, direction, provision, love. Stop looking to others to fill what only I can. Let me be enough for you. And when I am, everything else will fall into place. Stop trying to prove your worth. You're already worthy because I made you. You are my masterpiece, not a mistake. You were formed with care, with vision, with intention. You weren't made to blend in. You were made to shine, to reflect my light in a dark world. That's why the enemy has tried to dim you. That's why the battle has been so fierce. But no weapon formed against you will prosper. I will not let you fall. I will lift you with my righteous hand. You've asked for a sign. This is it. This is me reaching into your ordinary day to remind you that your life has extraordinary purpose. I'm not waiting for you to be perfect. I'm waiting for you to say yes. Say yes to healing. Say yes to surrender. Say yes to the journey, even when it's messy. Say yes to me. And watch how I move. Watch how I heal. Watch how I restore everything the enemy tried to steal. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not too late. You are mine, and I will never let you go. This is your time. Don't walk away. Don't silence this moment. Let it sink in. Let it shape you. Let it breathe new life into places that felt numb for too long. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to believe that I'm with you in it. And I am. Even in your lowest moments, I was there, steady, constant, unmoving. When your voice trembled and your faith wavered, I held you anyway. You may feel forgotten by the world, but you've always been remembered by me. You've carried heartbreak in silence. You've held in tears to avoid looking weak, but I never asked you to do that. I never asked you to suffer in isolation. I am your refuge, your safe place, your healer. You can bring everything to me, every wound, every scar, every secret. I don't turn away from broken things, I restore them. I rebuild what others tear down. Where the world says, you're too far gone, I say, you are just getting started. Don't believe the lie that this is all there is. There is more. So much more. Comment 999 if you believe I'm still healing the places no one else can reach. You've looked around and wondered why things aren't changing. You've cried out, God, why does it still hurt? But pain does not mean I've abandoned you. Sometimes pain is proof that you're still alive, still growing, still pressing forward. Healing isn't always instant. Sometimes it's layered. Sometimes I work in deep places first, places even you haven't touched in years. I am not rushing your healing. I am making it whole, and that takes time. I know the waiting has been hard. You're tired of delays, of hoping and being disappointed. You've started to lower your expectations so the letdowns won't hurt as much. But that's not what I want for you. I didn't create you to live in fear of disappointment. I created you to live in hope, real, lasting hope that doesn't come from circumstances, but from me. Lift your eyes again. Lift your heart again. Expect again. I won't let you down. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't have to earn my favor. It's already yours. My love is not based on performance. I don't withdraw when you fall. I stay. I remain. I cover you in mercy. I lift you with grace. I won't walk away when you make mistakes. I'll walk closer. I'll teach you. I'll grow you. And I'll show you that your value has never been tied to your ability to be perfect. It's always been tied to the simple truth that you are mine. You've asked for open doors, and I've been working behind the scenes. What you think is silence is often me preparing something better than you imagined. I don't just open doors. I build the room behind them. I don't just give opportunities. I shape your heart so that when you step into them, you're ready. So don't panic in the waiting. Praise me in it. I'm doing more than you know. You are not here by accident. The path you've walked, even the broken parts, are woven into a story I am redeeming. I take what was meant to harm you, and I use it for good. That betrayal that crushed you, I'm turning it into wisdom. That season of loneliness, I'm using it to draw you closer. That loss that shattered you, I'm using it to deepen your compassion. I never waste pain. I redeem it. Comment 1010 if you believe I'm turning your pain into purpose right now. I need you to stop agreeing with lies. The lie that says you're not enough. The lie that says you failed too many times. The lie that says you'll never be loved deeply. These aren't from me. I speak truth, not fear. I speak life, not shame. And the truth is, you are loved. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are called. You are exactly who I intended you to be. Flawed, yes, but fearfully and wonderfully made. You've spent so much energy trying to hold yourself together, and I'm telling you, you don't have to anymore. Let go. Let me hold you. Let me take the weight. You were never meant to be your own savior. That's what I came for. That's what the cross was for. To take the burden you were never strong enough to carry. To take the punishment you were never meant to bear. That's how much I love you. When I look at you, I don't see failure. I see potential. I see a story that's not finished. I see someone I want to walk with, speak to, use for something greater. Don't let fear tell you otherwise. Don't let the enemy convince you your past has disqualified your future. It hasn't. I am the God of redemption. I use broken vessels to pour out glory. You don't have to be spotless. You just have to be willing. You've come so far. Don't stop now. Don't turn back when you're this close to breakthrough. You've planted seeds in faith, and the harvest is coming. It may feel delayed, but it's not denied. Keep pressing. Keep seeking me. Keep trusting, even when it's hard. I will not let your faith go unrewarded. Every time you prayed when you didn't feel like it, I saw. Every time you chose me in private, I noticed. And I'm honoring it all. Don't be afraid of what's next. I'm already there. You fear what you can't see, but I see everything. I see the whole picture, the full timeline, the details you've missed. You don't have to worry about the unknown when you walk with the one who knows all. I'm not guessing. I'm guiding. I'm not hoping it works out. I'm directing your steps. You don't have to run faster, try harder, push more. You need to rest in me, trust me, walk with me. I will open the right doors, close the wrong ones, and protect you from what you can't yet see. My plan is not just good, it's perfect, and you're in the middle of it. Stay the course. Don't be distracted by the chaos around you. Keep your eyes on me. I'll give you peace that doesn't make sense. I'll give you clarity when everything else feels cloudy. I'll give you the kind of joy that doesn't rely on circumstances. You've seen glimpses of my goodness, but there's more coming. So much more. Hold on, child. Your breakthrough is not far off. I'm working, I'm moving, I'm healing. I'm setting things in order. What you've been praying for is on the way. Don't give up now. Don't let go of hope. Don't silence your faith. Speak it louder. Believe it deeper. Walk in it daily. I am not done with you, and I never will be. You wonder if it will ever get easier, if peace will ever last longer than a moment. But I want you to hear, peace is not just a passing feeling when you walk with me. It becomes your foundation. I don't want you surviving on glimpses of relief. I want to anchor your heart in the peace only I can give. You've been pulled in so many directions, pulled by expectations, responsibilities, regrets, and fears. We have not 1747, and 1747, we have not 1747. You've lost yourself trying to hold everything together. But I didn't call you to carry all of that. I called you to rest in me. The world tells you to keep pushing, to hustle, to never stop. But I say, come and sit. Be still and know that I am God. I will restore your strength. I will fight your battles. I will handle what you can't. Comment 1515. If you believe I am already going before you and making the crooked places straight. I have never once looked away from you. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working. Even when you felt alone, I was closer than your next breath. Every prayer you've whispered, every cry you've held back, I've heard them. And I've answered, not always in your way, not always in your time, but always in the way that's best for your soul. I see the full picture. I know what tomorrow holds. You can trust me, even when you don't understand the present. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't let fear steal what I'm trying to give you. You've been afraid to hope again, afraid to love fully, afraid to believe that something good could come after all you've lost. But fear is not from me. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You are not weak, you are not broken beyond repair, you are not too far gone. You are standing in the middle of redemption. Even now, you have no idea how close you are to the shift you've been praying for. But before I change your circumstances, I am changing you. Because you matter more to me than any outcome. Your heart is my priority. And if you let me work in you, if you let me teach you how to walk by faith, not just by sight, you'll find a strength that doesn't fade when the storm hits. You'll find peace that stands still when the world shakes. The storm you're in is not here to destroy you, it's revealing what can't be shaken. Your roots are going deeper. Your heart is learning to cling to me in ways it never had to before. That's not weakness, that's growth. And in the end, you'll come out stronger. Not because you fought harder, but because you trusted me deeper. You won't just survive this, you'll rise from it, wiser, steadier, more filled with grace than ever before. You've asked me, why am I going through this? And I'm telling you, because your calling requires it. You can't lead others through battles you've never fought. You can't comfort others in their grief if you've never learned to grieve with me. Your pain will become a well of compassion. Your story will become a light for someone else's darkness. I'm preparing you for more than you asked for. That's why the fire's been so hot. That's why the weight has felt so heavy. You're being refined for something greater. Comment 1717 if you're ready for the healing, purpose, and glory I'm bringing out of your struggle. You may think you've missed your chance, that you wasted too much time, but I want you to know, I'm the God who restores what was lost. I'm the one who brings life to dead places. I make rivers in deserts and open doors no man can shut. It's not over. It's never over with me. What you thought was the end, I'm turning into a new beginning. What you thought disqualified you is becoming the very place I will show my glory. I didn't choose you because you had it all together. I chose you because I knew your heart. I knew what you'd walk through. I knew what you'd survive. I knew how you'd turn back to me when the world offered nothing. I chose you knowing the whole story. The highs, the lows, the moments you're proud of and the ones you wish you could erase. And still I call you mine. You may feel like you don't have much left, that your faith is small, your strength is gone, your hope is fading, but even a mustard seed of faith can move mountains. I don't need you to have it all figured out. I just need your surrender. Your yes. I'll handle the rest. I'll provide the strength. I'll renew your mind. I'll guide your steps. Just don't give up now. You're not going to stay in this wilderness forever. It's a place of preparation, not punishment. And soon, you'll see why I brought you through it. You'll see the fruit of every hard season. You'll see how I never stopped working, even when you felt forgotten. And you'll look back and realize that I was with you the whole time, carrying you, covering you, never letting go. So keep your heart open. Keep your eyes lifted. Keep your faith alive. You are walking into something new, something holy. I'm making all things new in your life. Not just on the surface, but deep within. Healing in your heart. Peace in your mind. Strength in your soul. I'm not just restoring what you lost. I'm giving you more than you asked for. But I'm not like the world. I don't lift you up just to let you fall again. If you've lost anything, if something precious slipped through your hands, know this: it didn't leave my hands. I still hold it. And I know how to return it in my way, in my time, better than before. You've had days where it felt like your prayers hit a wall. Nights where you questioned if I still heard you. And I know it's felt like silence, but the silence wasn't rejection, it was preparation. I've been working beneath the surface, in places you couldn't see, aligning what needs to align, healing what needed healing. I have never stopped listening. Every single word you whispered in pain, I caught it. Not one cry went unheard. You're waiting for answers, but I'm shaping your heart to carry what's coming. The blessing you want, I want it for you too. But I won't give you something that will crush you under its weight. I love you too much to answer prayers too early. I'm teaching you to walk, not just run. To trust, not just wish. To believe, not just hope. Because what I'm about to release into your life will require a deeper foundation. Comment, Amen, if you believe I'm building something strong in you right now. I know the world keeps shouting at you to do more, be more, achieve more. But I didn't create you to chase every voice. I created you to know mine. And mine says you are loved before you lift a finger. You are wanted before you prove anything. You are chosen before you even ask for it. I want your heart, not your performance. I want your closeness, not your perfection. Come sit with me again. Let me remind you who you are. There are things you've lost that you thought you'd never recover from. People you loved, opportunities that slipped away, dreams that feel buried. But I am the resurrection and the life. Nothing is ever too dead for me. I can call it back. I can breathe into dry bones and bring them to life. Don't count out what I still intend to use. What you thought was over, I'm not finished with yet. I've seen your fears, the ones you don't talk about, the fears about your future, your family, your health, your purpose. You try to stay strong, but the weight gets heavy. I see it, and I carry it with you. You were never created to live this life apart from me. You were never meant to fight alone. When you can't take another step, I carry you. When your strength ends, mine begins. Lean on me. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm lifting the weight off your shoulders right now. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This world will never satisfy your soul. It will offer temporary comfort, fleeting joy, empty promises. But I offer living water, peace that doesn't run dry, hope that doesn't fade, love that doesn't give up. You don't need to run after things that leave you emptier. Come to me. Let me fill you from within. Let me be enough for you. Because once I am, everything else in your life will begin to align. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to prove anything. You are not in competition with anyone. I've set your path apart. Your story won't look like theirs because your calling is different. I didn't design you to be a copy of someone else. I made you with a purpose that only you can fulfill. What others have doesn't take away from what I've prepared for you. Celebrate others, but stay focused on what I'm building in you. There are parts of your heart that still feel wounded. You smile, but there's a quiet ache. You move forward, but you carry a limp. And I want to touch those places, not just so you can function, but so you can flourish. I want to heal you from the inside out. I want to restore your joy. You've settled for survival, but I called you to live in fullness. I came that you might have life, and have it more abundantly. I'm not in a rush. I'm not frustrated with your process. I am patient, kind, and near. Even on the days when your faith is weak, I am faithful. Even when your love for me flickers, mine for you burns like fire. I haven't changed my mind about you. I'm still invested in your story. I'm still working out the details. I'm still choosing you every single day. You may feel like you're losing time, like your best days are behind you, but I don't operate by human clocks. I am not limited by age, status, past mistakes, or timelines. I can accelerate what seemed delayed. I can restore what was lost. I can give back years the enemy tried to steal. In one moment, I can shift everything. Keep your heart open. Keep your hope alive. You were made to carry my presence, not anxiety, not shame, not fear. You were made to walk in freedom, to speak with authority, to live in peace. That's what I'm restoring to you. I'm restoring your identity, reminding you of your worth, breaking every lie that ever tried to chain you down. You are not who the world says you are. You are who I say you are, and I say you are mine. Lift your head, child. The weight you've carried is not yours alone. The future that scares you is in my hands. The past that haunts you is covered by my grace, and the present that confuses you, I'm walking through it with you. Step by step, day by day, you are not alone. You are never alone. I've placed people in your life for a reason. Some to bless you, some to teach you, some to test your heart. But I am the constant. I am the one who never leaves. When others fail, I remain. When others walk away, I stay. Let your confidence be in me, not in those who change with the wind. I know you don't always feel strong, but strength is not in how loudly you shout or how far you run. Strength is choosing me when you're tired. Strength is trusting when the answers haven't come. Strength is praying even when you feel nothing. And you've done all of that. I see you. I honor it. I will bless it. The season is shifting. Things are breaking open. You may not see it yet, but the winds are changing. You will step into rooms you never thought you'd enter. You will walk in favor you never imagined. But most importantly, you will know me more deeply than ever before. That is the true reward. My presence, my voice, my love, all of me with all of you. That's the you I died for. That's the you I love. Don't wait until you feel ready. I am ready for you now, right here, just as you are. You think I only want the strong parts of you. But I want the pieces you're ashamed of, the ones you hide from everyone else. I want your fears, your failures, your doubts. Bring them to me. Lay them down. I will not turn you away. I won't meet you with judgment, I'll meet you with mercy. You are not too much for me. You are not a burden. You are not beyond reach. You are mine, and I still choose you. You've tried to handle things on your own. You've tried to stay in control, but the peace you're looking for won't come through more effort. It comes through surrender. Let go. Not because you're giving up, but because you're giving it to me. I can do more with your surrender than you could do in a lifetime of striving. I don't need your perfection. I want your trust. Comment 222 if you're ready to give me what's been weighing you down. Your prayers are not in vain. Even the ones you whispered with trembling lips, even the ones you repeated through tears. I haven't ignored you. I'm not withholding out of anger. My silence hasn't been absence, it's been strategy. I've been working in ways you couldn't see, preparing a blessing that won't just fill your life, but overflow from it. I'm not just giving you enough to survive. I'm giving you more than enough, because I am more than enough. There's been pain in your life that you've tried to move past, but it still lingers. Wounds that haven't healed, questions that haven't been answered. But I haven't forgotten them. I'm walking with you through each layer. I'm touching the places no one else can reach. And in time, you'll look back and realize that the healing I brought was more complete than you ever expected. What you thought would break you has only been shaping you. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've waited a long time, sometimes with faith, sometimes with frustration, and I know how the waiting can wear you down. But I never waste the wait. It's not empty. It's not lost time. It's preparation, refinement, alignment. I'm building something in you that will last. And when I bring what you've been praying for, you'll be ready to carry it, not just receive it. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't light a fire in your soul just to watch it fade. I didn't speak promises over your life just to stay silent. I'm still speaking. I'm still working. I'm still leading you. Even when it feels slow. Even when it feels like nothing's changing. Growth often happens underground, in the quiet. But soon it will break through. Don't give up before the fruit appears. Comment Amen if you're choosing to trust me in the waiting. I've seen the way you hold on to others while you fall apart inside. The way you've tried to be strong for everyone else while neglecting yourself. And I admire your heart, but I want to heal it. You don't need to carry everyone's weight. You don't need to pour out until there's nothing left. Come to me, and I will fill you again. Come to me, and I will restore what's been drained from you. I don't need your endless doing. I want your being with me. There are moments when you feel like you've lost your passion, like the fire inside of you has dimmed, but I'm breathing on those embers right now. I'm reigniting what was buried. I'm stirring the purpose I placed inside of you from the beginning. It's not gone, it's not over, I'm just taking you deeper. I'm calling you into a version of your purpose that's more powerful, more refined, more eternal. You've been faithful in places no one saw. You've served in seasons where it cost you more than you ever admitted. You've prayed without applause, given without recognition, trusted without visible reward. And I've seen all of it. Every quiet act of love, every unseen sacrifice, none of it was wasted. I am a rewarder of those who seek me. I am faithful to the faithful, and I am bringing a harvest from your obedience. The things you thought were falling apart were actually falling into place. The things that left your life were not meant to stay. The people who walked away made room for those I've chosen. What you lost is nothing compared to what I'm bringing. You've wept over doors I've closed, but soon you'll rejoice over the ones I'm opening. You don't need to chase anything that's truly yours. I will place it in your life at the right time. You don't have to understand everything to move forward. Trust doesn't require a full explanation. It requires surrender. Let me be the one who sees the whole path while you walk with me step by step. I know you're afraid to trust again. I know you've been hurt by what you thought was from me. But I'm not the one who betrayed you. I'm the one who's still here, still healing, still calling you forward. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't missed your calling. Delay is not denial. What I've spoken will still come to pass. Even if you've fallen, even if you've wandered, my plans for you are not fragile. I knew the missteps you'd make, and I wrote redemption into your story before you ever failed. Nothing can stop what I've ordained unless you stop believing. So believe again, hope again, pray again, trust again. You're not too late. You're not too far gone. You're exactly where I can meet you, move in you, and lift you. You were never meant to carry this burden alone. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Come, walk with me again. Let me show you who you are through my eyes, not the world's. That alone is proof of your strength. But I want to remind you that you were never meant to do this alone. You were never meant to fight every battle in silence. I am with you in it all. Every step, every tear, every ache. I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. You feel like the weight of your past keeps showing up in your present. You try to move forward, but something keeps pulling you back. Guilt, regret, shame. But I have already dealt with all of that. When my son said it is finished, he meant it. You don't have to keep punishing yourself for what I've already forgiven. I'm not holding your mistakes against you. I'm holding out my hand, asking you to trust me with what's ahead. There is no condemnation in my presence. There is no shame in my arms. Just grace, just love, just the promise of a new beginning. You may feel unworthy, but I see you as priceless. You may feel like you're barely hanging on, but I see you as courageous. I see beyond what's broken. I see what I created you to be. I see what I'm building in you, and I see the victory on the other side of this valley. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even when it's hard to see the way forward. You've asked me so many times, why this path? And though you don't have all the answers yet, I promise you this: nothing you've walked through will be wasted. Not the tears, not the delays, not the losses. I'm weaving it all together for good. I'm using what was meant to break you to build you instead. I am turning sorrow into strength, mourning into dancing, brokenness into beauty. I don't erase pain, but I redeem it. You may not feel it right now, but you're growing. Even in your waiting, you're becoming. Even in your questions, you're learning. I'm teaching you to lean on me, to walk by faith, to trust without all the answers. That's what real faith is, not certainty, but trust. And I honor that trust. I bless those who choose me, even when it's hard, even when they don't understand. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There are blessings I've already prepared for you. You don't have to earn them, just receive them. Stay faithful, even when it's quiet. Stay near to me, even when it's hard to see where you're going. I haven't forgotten the promises I made to you. My word doesn't return empty. What I started in you, I will complete. I'm not done yet. I know how it feels to be overlooked, to feel like you're doing everything right, but still being passed over. But I want you to know, I see you. I see what others miss. I see your quiet faithfulness. I see the way you love when it's hard. I see how you keep choosing to trust me when life doesn't make sense. That kind of faith is precious to me, and I'm going to honor it. Comment 555 if you believe your unseen faithfulness is being seen by me now. I'm preparing something special for you. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to compete for it. I've set it apart with your name on it. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not just another face. You are my beloved, my child. And what I've planned for you is full of purpose, peace, and goodness. It's not delayed, it's being perfectly timed. You've survived things that others would have crumbled under. You've walked through storms that could have drowned your faith, but you held on. Maybe not perfectly, but consistently. And I'm proud of you for that. I'm not measuring your strength by how loud your prayers are. I'm looking at your heart, and I see a heart that refuses to let go of me. That matters more than you know. There are things I've placed inside of you, dreams, gifts, callings that haven't come alive yet. But they're not gone. They're waiting for the right season, and that season is coming. When I open the door, it won't be halfway. It won't be almost. It will be full and clear and undeniable. And you'll know it was me. You won't have to force it. You'll walk into it with peace. I am not a God of confusion. I don't lead you in circles. I lead you with clarity, peace, and truth. If you're in a place that feels dark, uncertain, or overwhelming, draw near to me. I will give you wisdom. I will give you rest. I will light your path one step at a time. I will not leave you guessing. I will be your guide. The world will try to define you. Your past will try to label you. But only my voice matters. And my voice says, you are redeemed. You are chosen. You are worth fighting for. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are mine. And I am not finished with you yet. You don't have to be perfect to be used by me. I use those who are willing, not those who have it all figured out. If you give me your yes, I'll give you the strength. If you give me your trust, I'll lead you. You won't have to walk into the unknown alone. I'll be with you every step of the way. There will be times when others won't understand the path I take you on. Don't let their doubts shake your faith. Don't let their silence make you question my voice. I speak to you in ways that are personal and deep. Stay tuned to me. Stay focused on me. What I've told you in private, I will bring to light.